So my cat chewed the fucking electrical cord from her fountain and could have electrocuted herself.
Okay, that's a shocking...
Yeah, it was pretty upsetting.
Yeah.
It's pretty upsetting to walk in and see, because that's why I could never be a fucking parent, because you have to literally protect people from like themselves, you know, and like I can't be a fucking bumper to everybody about like from the hazards of life, you know. So I just never could have been a parent. I just don't want to. It's not on my list.
No.
No.
But you do love your kitty.
I love my kitty, yeah. But I will say, and I speak on behalf of other child-free people that I know, is that there's none of us, and that I know personally, that sit around with regret or sadness, the fact that we're child-free. Some are neutral about it. Some are like, I coulda, you know, maybe coulda, woulda. Some, like me, cheers to it every fucking morning in our heads of, thank God I have a full night's sleep. Thank God I have disposable income. Thank God I have rest. Like, I am able to prioritize my own well-being, my own health, my own whatever. If I'm not feeling, you know, like doing a bunch of shit that day, I can cancel my life. I can call in sick, whatever. If you have kids, you have like to pick them up from daycare. You have like all this shit. I'm just like, yeah, no, it's not for me. So I'll be honest, I feel like I saved my life by not having kids. I would have been an absolutely miserable person. And I'm really glad that I'm the auntie instead. So yeah, that's how I feel about that.
You like being an auntie?
I do like being an aunt, but only when they become age appropriate to have a personality. Before that, they were just blobs.
When they were little brats rolling around?
Well, just like, 0 to 5, like, I just don't connect with children very naturally. For some reason, I go to like shake their hand because I don't know how to be like I just don't. It doesn't come naturally to me. So I just try to leave it to the people who are more natural, right? I used to babysit too.
Yeah?
Yeah, when I was younger.
You were a hot babysitter, probably.
Well, I mean, I did look for porn. I did. I rummaged. I did, just like everybody else did. I admitted it too.
You were looking for porn while you were babysitting?
Yes.
Like what? On a computer? Or what, were you looking for?
VHS, the old VHS.
Oh,
in
yeah.
the rec room or whatever, right? It was just something that, I was sexually curious, and anyways, I used to.
So you think you could just rummage through wherever you were there and hoping that the dad had porn or something?
Yeah, kind of. Like, I feel kind of bad about it now, the way you say it, but it was like when I was babysitting and I was alone for like 6 hours and the kids were asleep, I was like, curious what the VHSs were in the rec room, okay? Let's just say I explored them.
Especially the non-labeled ones.
Right? The homemade ones.
Yes.
So...
Oh, you were thinking you were going to get, like, homemade porn. Oh.
I'm just saying. Anyways, all I know is I have had success in some cases, so that's why I did it. But yeah, that's just a younger story that I wouldn't rummage in someone's house anymore as an adult, as a mature human. I know how intrusive that is, so I wouldn't do that anymore. But it is something where it's funny. I have a story. So I heard the story about people who like booby trap their medicine cabinet so that if their like date who comes over actually like snoops, it like falls down and like makes a big sound and everything. And I'm like, can you imagine if you were just like a little nosy and it's like crash bang and she's like, you're being intrusive, but you could literally get busted with like secret cams too, doesn't matter. So I just know it's best to just, just respect everyone's shit and just not be so snoopy. But sometimes if you need a Q-tip, you gotta open shit to find one. That's all I'm saying.